Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from the top 16 of the Bespin Galactic Championship qualifier. If you joined us yesterday, thank you so much. Super excited to be here. Only a top 16. Yes, we did not quite have enough people for a top 32 today. I will tell you, historically, the Australian-based events have the lowest attendance, but we actually had a pretty good turnout. We were only about 15 people away from a top 32. So maybe next time, I will tell you, we are expecting a top 32 for the Lamu event happening later in June. But we'll worry about that later. I'm joined by producer James Ritter.
Hey, guys.
And we're about to break down these lists. He's going to take XY's list. I'll take Eric's. But first, let's go ahead and open up the Choose Your Champion poll. Now, if you're not familiar with what in the world that is, this gives you an opportunity to basically play a little pick'em in the chat. It's super easy. You get points just for watching the stream. For every about 15 minutes you're watching, you get some points. So here we go. Let's start it. Instructions are right there on the bottom of your screen. And, of course, if you are watching on YouTube, put it in the comments. This is your chance right now. Don't fast forward yet. Let us know who you think is going to win. All right, James, what is XY bringing today?
All right, he's got Dengar in the Jumpmaster 5000. He has the Punishing One title, giving him an extra attack die in the front arc. He has Predator, Jamming Beam, Greedo Gunner, Deadman Switch, and the R5 P8 droid, which is the while you perform an attack against a defender in your front arc, you may spend a charge to reroll an attack die. And if it rolls a crit, you take a crit. So he is leaning heavily on doing as much damage as he can with Dengar before he dies. He also brings Asajj Ventress in the Lancer class pursuit craft, which is not a pilot we see too often. That ability reads, at the start of engagement, you may choose one enemy ship in your mobile arc at range 0 to 2 and spend a force. If you do, that ship gains 1 stress unless it removes 1 green token. So handing out stress or stripping a token. So very like a good stress control mechanic there. And she has heightened perception, allowing her to engage in initiative 7 with a force. Zam Wessel, Deadman Switch, and the Shadowcaster title, handing out those tractors after she attacks a ship in her front arc. And to round out the list, they have Torani Kolda in the Kimogila Fighter. So not a ship we see too often. It's a really weird one. After Torani attacks, each enemy ship in her bullseye suffers a damage unless it removes 1 green token. She's bringing cluster missiles, the R5 TK mech, Deadman Switch, and munitions failsafe.
All right. Now, on Eric's side, we have 4 Shadow Squadron veteran Y-Wings, the BTLB Y-Wings. Those are the Initiative 3 ones. Each of them have dorsal turret and advanced proton torpedo. James, advanced proton torpedo?
Yeah, that's the big gun.
Looking for some big shots there. That's a threat. Come into my hood. Watch what happens. All right?
Yeah.
5 die
guns
shots.
Are good, but like 5 die guns are better.
And then you got Shakti with Battle Meditation and Jamming Beam out there. Battle Meditation is an absolutely fantastic card. It reads, while you perform a purple coordinate action, you may coordinate 1 additional friendly, non-limited, so generic ship of the same type, and they have to perform the same action. Now, it being at Initiative 4, what it does potentially set up is the Y-Wings move forward, they focus, and then if you have some Initiative 4s that are moving before Shakti does, you have the opportunity to Battle Meditation some of the other Y-Wings and set up those target locks, potentially getting those advanced proton torpedoes off. Of course, you additionally have Shaak Ti's ability, which is absolutely fantastic. At the start of the end phase, you may spend any number of force tokens to choose that many friendly ships at range 0 to 2. Each chosen ship does not remove one focus or evade during this end phase. So you could even set up those advanced proton torpedoes that way. They hold on to a focus, they end up going the next turn, grabbing a target lock, and now they potentially have a fully modified advanced proton torpedo. Now, of course, the Y-Wings also have a lot of chunk. Each of them have 8 health each. And Shaak Ti is probably going to be playing behind those BTLB Y-Wings. Now, James, we haven't seen this version of the Y-Wing list played. Usually they're carrying around their thermal detonators. And then on XY side, Asajj Ventress has not really made an appearance anywhere recently. Mostly one of the Shadowcasters we've seen before her would be Ketsu. We've seen a lot of Ketsu, but not so much not so much Asajj out there. So really interested to see who ends up winning this game.
Yeah, I think we may have seen a kind of a decrease in Ketsu because of the nerf to that classic Ketsu and Cavill and Ulti list, and more of a leaning towards swarms or medium and large base ships. So Ketsu's not really doing a lot against ships lists like that.
Yep. Now,
what she really tears up is those ace lists.
That's right. Now we got to talk about some of the shenanigans we got going on here. You'll see that Tirani, like you already talked about, you got that R5 TK on Tirani and those cluster missiles and munitions failsafe. Tirani, you'll notice, took a target lock on Asajj. So you can target lock Asajj, fire the cluster missile, and cancel it. You still end up triggering Zam's ability, the You Should Thank Me, which does end up recurring the charges. So that is a quick way to end up giving Asajj a potential bonus attack going into the initial engagement, because you already have that Zam Wessel up on charges ready to perform the bonus attack with You Better Mean Business. The first person I saw do this type of combo was Nicholas God using a Hawk carrying Zam Wessel. Same idea here.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive because usually Zam Wessel crew takes that like first, round or two to get charged up and ready for those bonus attacks. Usually taking a round or two to just take those, get those locks out there. But coming in with a fully charged Zam, that's dangerous. Especially with the Shadowcaster title being able to give out tractors on each of those attacks.
That's right. So we will see what ends up happening here.
Oh man, this scum list has so many tools. I'm just like going through the the cards here, because Asajj can use heightened perception to bump up to initiative 7, attack something with the Shadowcaster title, and tractor something into range of Dengar before Dengar shoots. Wow.
And I think the money here is the turns where both Dengar and Asajj can get double attacks off. We can get those bonus attacks.
Yeah. And you know what? Cool. Kill my ship. Here's a dead man switch in the middle of all your ships. All 3 of these scum ships have dead man switch, which wow.
Yeah, that's really powerful. Yeah.
Another good thing with that Shadowcaster giving out those tractor tokens is he can line up 1 or more ships for Tirani to get in her bullseye to get free damage. Like there's so many levels to this. It's crazy. And that's not to say that Eric over here doesn't have a chance, because 5-die advanced proton torpedoes that can be reloaded and shot again. Wow. And with a 180 degree arc with those dorsal turrets, They have a pretty good time on target there, and a lot of token share, a lot of token with Shakti keeping one from the last round, and then giving battle meditation out.
That's right. Now, this round and all of our rounds today are brought to you by the Galactic Championship Series and, of course, our Galactic Championship sponsors, Curl Paw Creatives, District Foundry, and Kuat Print Yards. All of them have special discounts for all of our viewers. Use that code GSP2021 at Curled Paw and District Foundry for 15% off, and just GSP at Kuat Print Yards. You can use !sponsor to see the different codes for each of them. Thank you to our sponsors for that. And here we go, Y-Wings setting up the target locks. Now, one of the things I do expect happening in this round is we're going to see them, there's going to be a lot of jockeying for position. The reality is the fact that the Y-Wings do not move as fast as those large base ships, but you got to take the opportunities that you can. This is smart. We have seen in the past some players make the mistake of saying, like, all right, I'm just going to move up. You're probably going to move past me. I'll just take a focus. No. Grab the target lock while you can, especially if you're feeling confident that your opponent is going to go away, because target locks can be saved for the future. A focus that gets unused during a turn is a wasted action if there was something else you could have done. Take the target locks while you can, and most likely all 4 Y-Wings will be able to scoop up a target lock and then be a threat to XY on that Dengar, being able to potentially push out that advanced proton torpedo. You're going to be leaving him thinking, he might be a little bit short on that one. He just grabbed the focus there, being confident that he's not going to be able to make it there. Now, looking
Go ahead.
Looking at our Choose Your Champion betting right now, the poll is closed, and we have XY currently as a favorite by about 8%, with 58% of the vote right now. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup, James?
Oh, man. There's a lot of jockeying for position here. So these Y-Wings are almost kind of chasing Dengar into the corner. And Tarani and Asajj are coming around the other side of the board. So that at this point, they've almost switched board edges. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm not sure where the engagement's going to be. The engagement might end up being somewhere in the middle of the board here with all these rocks and gas clouds.
We will find out. Now, here's a quick question, just a casual question to the chat. Anybody stick around all 6 rounds yesterday? Who survived the gauntlet? Always curious to see. Obviously, me and James made it. Maybe barely, but we did it.
Yeah, barely. Dion was very tired by the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Sub Hedgehog said, I played all 6. 3-3 here. Lancer. In a manner of speaking, I was playing. That's right. I left my desktop with the stream up while I was at work. There you go. Meta Malta, you did miss the bets. You know what, though? Should I open the bets for maybe 30 more seconds? What do you think, James?
Because I missed my bet, too. So this is
James is like, this is holy for me.
Yeah,
all right.
This is holy for me. I don't even know if Lambolo needs this. But.
All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We're leaving it open for a little bit here so we can get some more bets in there. NW Vader says, does falling asleep with my headphones in count? Sure, yes. You were listening to me talk into your ears during your sleep. I mean, no weirdness. Let's be honest.
No weirdness at all. Nope.
You've probably dreamt about GSP at some point or X-Wing at some point. Like it has to have happened for most of you. No shame. It's okay. I've dreamt about casting. It's cool.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both. I've had both. I've had nightmares about streaming, like terrible things happening. No, seriously. Okay, so probably the worst one I've had. A little inner fear of mine. The worst one I had was like it's like a final game. It's final game, and I really need to go to the washroom. Okay, And I don't know who my co-commentator is, but I tell them, hey, I really got to go. I'll be back really, really fast, right? So I leave wherever it is. No bathroom is open. Finally find someplace really, really far away. I'm running. I come back. I'm all sweating. And when I get back, the stream table where we have all the computer equipment is on fire. Yeah, on fire.
So a very, very similar, like, we've had that situations before where, like, you kind of walk away for a moment and you come back and something happened. It's like, well, there's nothing we could do. Dion was gone.
Yep, exactly.
So
Dion could have saved us, but he wasn't here.
That's a very real fear.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is pretty terrifying, because that is not only a lot of money involved in that, but like there's also a lot of like time and like blood, sweat, and tears poured into it.
Exactly. Woody woo, yes. Council fire, yes. A literal council fire is what it was. Now, the equipment does get really warm for casting, but, man.
Oof, I'm sure. Yeah.
Hot fire? Toasty. Get your marshmallows. Roast your marshmallows by the GSP stream.
All right. I think this next turn may determine the rest of the game and where we engage. Just based off of what path Eric takes here.
Yeah, because he has the turns to the left potentially, where he can end up trying to meet Asajj and Tirani there on our visual right side of the board, or he continues down and tries to catch Dengar first.
Yeah, one thing that he doesn't want to do is end up close to these asteroids, because Asajj can tractor his Y-Wings onto those asteroids and completely negate an attack for a round. So he may be trying to jockey for position here to get these other two asteroids that are locked on the left side of the screen out of the fight for the moment.
We will see.
Yeah, I'm interested in what XY is going to do here. I don't know. XY could just zoom around with Asajj and try to get, because like these Shadowcasters are fast.
Oh, they're super fast.
Yeah, that large base too. It's just like even faster. They're so quick. They have a lot of high-speed maneuvers. They have 3-turn blues. Like they're crazy fast. So I could definitely see him 5-straighting here with Asajj and just getting around all these Y-Wings.
Oh, gotta read this really quickly. It's Baffle says, I'm at a beach house in North Carolina for my sister's graduation celebration. First time at the ocean since like 6 years. Super nice. Salt water has my tongue numb. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, fam. That's awesome. Enjoy it. Feel the sand in your toes. But yeah, so Asajj is really, really quick. Very good at relieving stress and getting out of danger. One of the things that can happen, though, is with the speed sometimes required in order to keep Asajj not stressed, especially if you're doing linked actions, is Asajj can be a lot faster than Dengar, right?
Or Tirani, yeah.
Right, or Tirani, exactly. So you could potentially end up so that Asajj might be too far away and you end up abandoning Dengar and Tirani. So I think XY's got to watch for that. You can see Eric is willing to be patient. Went all the way up on the board edge. It is very telling when you have somebody who plays this type of slower list, these generics, when they're willing to go all the way up to the top of the board edge. And if they can just continue the circle, that tells you that they've got patience and they're going to be testing their opponent to see if they're willing to engage first.
I'll tell you what, I do not have that patience.
I feel you, neither do I.
Joust me. choose violence every time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still a fairly new player. I only started at second edition, so I know a lot of times when in these top cut games, these players have been playing since like the beginning of first edition,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't have a lot of the experience of jockeying for position because I usually
Yep.
play beefier lists.
Yep.
So yeah, so I usually just end up trying to force a either a like a dishonorable joust or whatnot to get what I want out of the game.
And I know that some people, the just like in the days of the Colosseum, people prefer to see people fight, right? The entertainment is in the violence. Let's be honest, all right? But I think it's important that we document some games like this where it does go a little bit slower. They are jockeying for position because I look at our games in a couple of ways. Of course, they're here for entertainment, but they're also here for research, right? They're also here for research. Like the opportunity to see two players at a competitive event making these decisions where they're really trying to find an engagement lane that matters, I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We see that system phase barrel roll from Shakti using her intuitive controls.
Mm-hmm.
So just even further being oh wow,
all right,
that is so close to that rock.
Yeah, getting real aggressive, banking in here, and missing that rock just barely with the red BTLB Y-wing. Splitting the rock.
Yeah.
Looks like they're ready to start engaging. I like it. Now, that Y-wing is going to have to make a decision on the barrel roll, but ooh, bumps. Shakti doesn't make it either, probably expecting that Y-wing to have an opportunity to barrel roll out, but doesn't. XY stepping on the gas here with Asajj, and you can see the distance between Asajj and Dengar. This likely means that Eric's going to have to make a choice whether or not he wants to end up pursuing the oh, there's Dengar coming in. Barrel roll out.
See that barrel roll.
Now, one thing that we could end up getting right here, James, is you have Asajj coming from the top after turning to the left, Tirani turning to the left, and Dengar approaching from 3 different vectors. The joust is coming.
That could be really good, being able to split fire or being able to come at them off from all different directions.
The red Y-wing might be able to plink some shields right here. Got Dengar at range 3. Dice box is on. Here we go. Hit crit. There we go. Getting it started. No tokens. Just roll the natties. That's fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, man. I thought we might get some free shields there on Dengar, but I don't think so.
No free shields. No closeout prices.
So, Dion, I'm going to throw up that dial for the Jumpmaster on the screen just so people see what crazy dial it has and to understand what options he has this round.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead.
So he is stressed there, and his only blue maneuvers are the 1, 2, and 3 left bank and straights.
Yep. So does not have a hard turn available in order to have that arc fully pointed in that direction. I mean, is it just 1 bank and barrel roll?
He could barrel roll 1 bank to the left and barrel roll up towards the Y-wings. I could see that. But that is committing to that joust.
Oh,
And
100%.
you might end up in range 1 of some of those Y-wings, which could mean an advanced proton torpedo.
Now, what droid does... Yeah, he's got R5P8. Okay.
He is a reroll droid. So he does have a fair bit of offensive modification with no actions with that Predator and R5P8. And
Yep, and I think with if he does end up choosing to hold on to the stress and takes that left turn, likely has something in the bullseye. You should have a shot on something, but those Y-wings are probably coming in hot. All 4 or 3 out of the 4 have target locks ready for those advanced proton torpedo. You gotta watch out. And Shakti, did she use her ability at all to hold on to focuses? Probably not.
She had to use her intuitive controls. But we may see these Y-wings can move fast. They do have that 3 straight. So we could see that 3 straight from all of the red, yellow, and green Y-wings. And a 3 bank from Shakti, and she could line up that bullseye to get a 3-die attack as well.
All right.
I think my only question is what is blue Y-wing going to do here? Because I think we're probably going to see a turn in for Massage and 100%.
Though I guess the question is, can you use blue to kind of distract? Well, there's the 1 bank to distract Asajj while the rest of the ships try to take out Dengar, and then you have like a 4-on-2. If assuming that you're able to take Dengar down, maybe Asajj and Tarani.
Yeah, so what you were saying earlier, Dengar doing a 2 hard, that could actually work out well for him because he might bump into that red and take a shot away.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good way to take away advanced proton torpedoes. You know what? I'm not getting actions anyway. Let's try to get a bump. So
yeah, being able to take... Yeah.
We did see those Y-wings step on the gas. Did he hit the rock with the green one?
He did hit the rock with that one.
Well, we got battle meditation, so we can still get a focus.
Yeah, but he may bump here with Shakti as well.
No, he's got it. He's got it all day. All day, James. Battle meditate. Do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think you need the focus. Nope, going to go ahead and hold the focus down there. Asajj, 2 hard. Not taking the 3, unnecessary. Trying to hold that inside of the rock just a little bit. Has a couple opportunities and choices for where she wants to shoot. Asajj Ventress is a force user, has 2 force available. Looks like we're reaching for a target lock. Target lock, 2 force, and Zam Wessel charged up, ready to go.
Yeah, so he could reach out and touch that green Y-wing there and be able to use the Shadowcaster title to throw it on that asteroid.
Oh, you're right. You're right. A Shadowcaster title saying after you perform an attack that hits, if the defender is in your turret and front arc, the defender gains a tractor token. So pretty solid there. And having the unobstructed green Y-wing seems good. Doesn't have any tokens, and there's Tarani. Now, one thing to know in XY squad is because each of these ships are capable of bonus attacks, that means that XY, in ideal conditions, can fire up to 6 attacks in a single turn.
Yeah. Definitely can.
Target lock, opportunity here. I'm guessing we're going into red there. But you have to decide whether or not Dengar is bumping, probably. So might be tempted to go into yellow. And I think yellow is actually in the bullseye of Tarani.
Yeah, I think yellow and green might be in the bullseye.
And Dengar does not bump. Oh no. He wanted it. That's why you saw the 2-turn. He wanted it.
Oh, no. Dengar is probably taking 2 advanced proton torpedoes here.
We'll show the table right there. Oh, so close, so close.
He does have bullseye on green if he wanted to take that range 2 attack.
All right, let's see where the choices are.
Oh man. Oh, looks like he's going on red though.
It's red or yellow. Nope, gonna go at red. 4 dice. Dengar's got only 1.
Okay, so you got Predator here, and then we have the R5P8 droid.
Got hit crit. Is this by any chance a is that Greedo?
Yeah, he did use Greedo there.
Yeah. Is this by any chance a jamming beam? No.
No.
He went primary?
A regular shot.
He went primary? Okay. Yeah, 2 shields down on the red Y-Wing.
I hadn't even considered the jamming beam.
Hey, you could break that target lock. There's a fully modified APT coming in. But Shock T gets to start first.
Yeah, so she does have a focus here, I think. Yeah. Ooh, hit crit.
Okay. We're going to put here -1 shield because of R5P8.
Oh, he did roll roll a crit.
He did.
Oh. Yeah, he did re-roll a crit. Wow, I didn't even realize. I totally forgot about the droid.
Yeah, rolling to the crit.
Who caught that in the chat?
That was I think it was Silver Ace who got it first. A hit crit starting from Massage. Probably just use the force for 3.
All right.
2 hits.
So he's taking 2 shields onto green. And gets a tractor.
Now, one of the other things that ends up hurting in this exchange as well is the fact that it seems, that XY's attacks, they're all spread out. We're spreading fire.
Yeah, so it
does end up hitting. It takes the green Y-Wing and slaps it on the asteroid. We're going to roll for damage here. It's a good tractor. Takes away a shot. Guaranteed to hit it again next turn as well.
Yeah, he's trying to barrel roll forward there.
Might end up rotating if he wants to not hit the rock again. Here's the roll for the rock and no damage. But depends if he's prioritizing the positioning. And he's going to stay.
Ooh.
He's choosing to stay. Now, the bonus attack on cluster missiles does not have any valid target, so this would just be the 3 dice primary, most likely.
So he's actually going after red here. Oh, he's going to pay for that. So it looks like yellow's just going to take a shield instead of removing her focus.
You're right that Dengar is a valid target for the cluster missiles. There's no reason at this point to fire at him. Unless you're trying to blow him up.
No, what he could have done is attack Dengar. No. He's not a valid target because his lock is on.
Yellow.
What is it? On yellow, yeah. So he couldn't attack.
Yeah.
All right, we're probably gonna see an advanced proton here.
Range 1. Why not? This is the time. Yep. Scoop them up. 5 dice.
Fully modded with no defense. modification here.
Spend the target lock.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
lucking out right now.
And yeah.
Hit, crit, crit.
Oh no!
Oh, fuel leak. Fuel
Blinded,
leak.
no!
Oh.
Oh man, so fuel leak is going to proc here, and then he has blinded, and he's down to 2 hull. All right.
Okay.
All right, and here we come. Here comes the killing blow here.
5 dice. Get him. I just had tostones delivered to my desk.
Ooh.
That's right. Fried plantains. Super yummy. Here we go. Reacting off of the bonus attack there.
Okay, no, it was a Zam trigger that he forgot to do. I didn't realize that he attacked Asajj. I thought he had attacked Tarani.
Got it. Scoop up the target lock. Though I was a little disappointed, the Puerto Rican restaurant nearby was out of rice. How in the world does that happen? This is a travesty. It's unfair.
All right, and to use the second APT on red there.
Here we go. 5 dice. Lock one of them. Ready for 5. Looks like we're only getting 4.
Yeah, he's got to spin the focus to guarantee the kill.
And Dengar gets nothing. Pop, pop. Boom, boom. Let me say, oh. That was
Yeah,
your
so
that was your
now-
cue, James. That was a cue.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you say.
Never mind.
What'd you say?
I said
Oh, my
I said
goodness.
boom boom. Let me hear you say AO.
AO.
There you go.
I did it.
1
Oh,
hit, 2 focuses.
It's gonna go through.
Yep, but I mean, feels bad.
All right, and the Deadman switch did trigger there, giving a damage to
Kaboom to
both
yellow
the
and to red.
and yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really surprised that green didn't rotate there.
He didn't want it. He wants to be able to bring him in, bank, and go towards Tarani. Yeah, it's only a 1 agility ship, so you even without mods, you have a pretty good chance of doing damage or at least stripping a token or something. Yep, and of course, like people are noting, the blinded pilot there on Dengar, taking away all those cards that the Dengar had available for modification, right? R5P8 and Predator. You just can't. Not allowed.
No.
Denied.
All right, so I think that was a very good turn for Eric. Great turn for Eric, but he still does have Asajj and Tarani coming in. He still has to be careful of those two.
Right now, 19 to 67, 35 minutes left in the round. Let's go ahead and take a peek here. Do we have any games to update on our bracket right now? Did Red suffer from the Deadman switch? Yes. Yes, they did.
Yes. Yeah. Sitting at 4 hull remaining for red. 2 shield off of yellow and green. Wow, just one round at a ship. One round at a jump master.
I mean, that is the power there. That offensive potential is what got traded for those thermal detonators. Now the question is, Asajj is probably a better endgame ship than Tarani. But once those advanced proton torpedoes are spent, which now you've used 2 out of the 4 available ones, if those go into Tarani, how many of these Y-wings need to be down for Asajj to even have a chance? I'm thinking you need at least 2.5 to 3 of them to have a chance to win the game if you're XY.
For her to solo it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's also something to be said about her ability to take away shots with the Shadowcaster title. And to be able to put those ships onto rocks and not let them attack. So I see a couple people talking in the chat about the reload.
Yep, and that's exactly where I was going. And yeah, and that is not even to speak of the fact that they do have reload.
yeah, they can reload, but they can't reload and shoot in the same turn.
That's interesting, though, because that might be a situation where the speed of Asajj could actually end up hurting her, because if she's out of range, that is an opportunity to reload. You're like, all right, she's going to be far. We reload this turn, and we'll catch her later.
Yeah. Where do you think Tarani tries to set her bullseye? Does she try to go for the bank somewhere? Because I think we could definitely see red.
I think a bank is too expensive. I think a bank is too aggressive.
Yeah, but that also sets you up nicely for a 4K.
True that. I don't see a world. Where is Tarani going that where she doesn't get blocked next turn?
Oh yeah, like for sure. I don't see a great spot. I mean, like you could just like one straight here, and that might not bump anything.
Yep. I mean, I think you probably just one bank, accept the bump, and hope that you have a little bit of angle on the yellow Y-wing. Be able to fire cluster missiles there, trigger the ability, and I mean, there's the block. And then do the bonus attack cluster missile onto green. Hopefully get a couple of triggers on the ability for Tarani.
Yeah. I thought we might see a reload here, but it looks like he's just going to take the opportunity to get a lock.
Anticipating... I mean, I guess you're right? Because you're probably anticipating bumping here.
Yeah, and then that dorsal is not going to do a lot against Asajj. Oh, man.
Makes it around the cloud. Also grabbing a target lock. Remember, this one has already fired the APT, though with Shock T could end up getting a double modified shot. Bouncing off of the rock, get the roll. Takes an additional damage on the green Y-wing. 3 shields down. Shock T.
Ooh.
That feels bad. This is a situation where if Tarani did go straight,
yeah,
that is going to be bad news for Shock T. You could end up losing 2 damage right off the bat. Oh, she did. Oh, pain. It's a coming. That's going to be half points on Shock T, guaranteed.
Guaranteed, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's basically Shock T dead here. Ooh, he's considering jamming beam here.
Ah, jamming beam. That could break the lock.
Help.
Yeah, that would break the lock on Tarani that Tarani has on the Shadow Squadron, which would prevent the bonus attack.
He's going to use jamming beam, guys.
Here we go, jamming beam. Only need one to go through. Oh,
there
guaranteed. Jamming beam saves the day.
We did it, guys.
Wow.
Oh man, that's interesting.
Don't leave your jamming beams at home, boys and girls.
Yeah, you got that cannon slot. You bring the jamming beam for this situation, and then for Tavson. That's it.
People say jamming beam OP. Space Jam. That's right. Oh, and the shot from Asajj is not obstructed.
Oh, he's going on green.
From downtown. Has a target lock from earlier. I'm a little bit surprised by that as well.
He could go in yellow here and force yellow to boost forward.
That would take away a shot, yep. 2 hits.
All right, that's a guaranteed tractor.
Mm-hmm. So, rolling for how many damage, and both are going to go through. That Y-Wing's taking a shield and a damage card.
And that's half points on that Y-Wing.
Takes a tractor, and going to leave the Y-Wing there, leaving it open for Tirani to get a big shot on. Has no token, so going to end up taking damage as well.
Ooh,
oh,
okay.
Tirani!
Yep.
Dead. It's dead. Don't even roll. You don't got it.
Yep.
You tractored. What are you doing?
No, he's tractored, yeah.
Well, the Fate said 0 as well. So 4 damage into that Y-Wing. Erased. Give me some pops in the chat. Shock T should take a damage as well along the way. Because of Tirani's ability, we'll see if they put it out there. That is not an optional trigger. Each ship in the bullseye takes a damage. There we go. There's a damage on Shock T. Man, the primary showing up, saying, you know what? You took away my cluster missile, eh? You think you cute. Pop, baby. Mm-hmm. And now the Y-Wings are up. Got a range 2 into the flank here of Asajj Ventress. It's going to be 2 on 2. Asajj is yet to take any damage.
Yeah, it's probably going to be no damage here.
1. She's got the force and rolls Natty out of it. Zam does trigger there. And that is a you better mean business trigger, but not currently in the front arc, so not shootable. Because the arc is currently forward. Green Y-Wing taking a shot on Tirani. Just 1. And Tirani is going to end up taking a damage here because it does not have any focus modifiers. Wow, that was a lot of back and forth. XY clawing back just a little bit. Current score 57-67.
Yeah, that was a incredible round for XY. I mean, he lost Dengar in 1 round, and which was massive. But in this round, he was actually able to kind of really claw back and take a Y-Wing off the table and do a little bit of splash damage onto Shock T. Yeah,
the area of effect ability of Tirani can be quite devastating if you can keep that bullseye in line with your enemy ships. Of course, the question is, in the upcoming rounds, can Tirani actually keep those bullseyes set while not taking too many of those advanced proton torpedoes that are locked and ready to go?
Yeah, well, there's two more torpedoes left on green and blue. And currently blue's lock is on Asajj, and green doesn't have a lock out there.
So we will see.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see one of those intuitive control barrel rolls from Shaak Ti to the left.
I would think so. I think one of the things that has been a little, at least in this game, a little weak on Eric's part has been the Shaak Ti positioning. There's been quite a few bumps. I think a few missed opportunities as well with battle meditation. I'm not sure if maybe it's not from being super familiar with lists like XYs, but I feel like this could, again, another opportunity to really see battle meditation do some work.
Yeah, and on Shaak Ti, let me check how many points it is on Shaak Ti for that. It's only 4 points for battle meditation, and that gets you possibly an increased action on action efficiency. Get you an action where you have before. Especially for these advanced proton torpedoes. So 4 points seems like a pretty good bargain to me.
Bye. Hopefully everybody out there who's watching GSP right now is having a good time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do have our first reported win in the top 16. Renato Flores beating Julian Galdoe in the top 16 match. Actually, James, I won't show it publicly, but actually I did make a bracket of what I think will happen this turn.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Is it Galdoek? Gallodek. Sorry. Yeah. So far, my first prediction came true.
Man, you should have told me. I would have gone in with you.
We've gone in on brackets. NW Vader, thank you so much, getting us to 198.
What's our goal today, Dion?
We are at a top of 360 for today. We got up for grabs. Of course, we're giving away a t-shirt every round. And at the very top, we have that Sith holocron from Galaxy's Edge. We're also giving, I think it's at 320, I think it is. I got to look at the list. We have 3 of the Galactic Championship Bespin pins up for grabs as well. And a mystery box mixed in there as well.
Oh, man. Those mystery boxes.
They're a mystery.
They're a mystery. Yeah, we do see that barrel roll from Shaak Ti. There's not a lot of places for her to go after this barrel, though.
Well, if you can just catch Asajj in a bump, that's probably pretty solid.
Yeah.
Just avoid a
Asajj does
shot.
not have the 5K open. Oh, man.
Oh, okay. That Y-Wing made it through. It looks like
Oh, man.
Focus your lasers on that Lancer class.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Wow.
Debating took a target lock. Shaak Ti bumps. And there is the 4K with a bullseye lined up on the green Y-Wing. Rolls for strained, does end up taking one. And here comes Asajj. Bumps as well. Seems like firing is going to be focused on the green Y-Wing. Now, the red one does not have a target lock out there, I don't believe. So no advanced proton torpedo coming there. We'll have a 3-dice primary. The question is, does the blue Y-Wing have range 1 to Asajj? It is close. It is on the edge.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out soon. Here we go. Range 1 into the green Y-Wing. 4 dice, has 2 force available. And if it hits, you, of course, can do the tractor shenanigans with the Shadowcaster title.
Yeah, so if he does get a hit here on the green Y-Wing, he could barrel roll it closer to Tarani.
Mm-hmm. 4 dice. Here's the roll. And that's guaranteed hit. Has a target lock, though, so why not a little more? How aggressive are we getting? Very aggressive. Has 2 force. Are we going to dump them both? Yes.
Oh, man. And that guarantees the Y-Wing is going down this round.
Yep, it is guaranteed to die with Tarani's ability. Tarani doesn't even have to hit.
Yeah. Tarani can shoot Shaak Ti now.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot somebody else. Yes. Shoot somebody else. You don't need it. With the Tarani ability is just anybody in the bullseye after attacking ends up taking a damage. Yep, and there it is. XY being aware, remembering his triggers on his list. There's a range 1 shot into Shaak Ti, and like you said there, James, it is unobstructed. Here we go. 4 dice. Not going to get anything there, but hey, you do get a free Y-Wing. Every shot comes with a free prize.
Yeah. Ooh, and that's taking off an advanced proton before it even shoots.
Mm-hmm. It's gone.
Feels real bad.
There it is.
All right.
That put XY in the lead, 95-67 after acing that Y-Wing. But here we go. The Republic is back in town. Range 1, primary, 3 dice. We got 2 hits.
I think he has a focus out there.
Spend for 3. Asajj taking 3. The hole is exposed. Tons of hole on Shadowcasters.
Oh, man.
Ooh, you should thank me. Not you better mean business. Sets up a target lock there. Would have been an opportunity to get a bonus attack because that red Y-Wing is in the front arc of Asajj.
And it's range 2, guys. It's not range 1.
Yep, just a bit outside. 1 hit, and Natty's out. Whoo.
All right. Well, Asajj made it out just fine. Doesn't have a good 5K lined up, so this next round may be a tough round for her.
I agree.
Yeah, I think a 5K Lancer on that rock.
You know what? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna let the people decide. I'm gonna let the people decide. Look, we're gonna give them that view down the lane. Right here. That's Asajj's edge. What do you guys think? Does she clear? Fly 5K? Is that the rock? Let's give you guys the top down. There's the top down.
Ooh, Godzilla is sure that it clears.
Sure, 100. For sure. People are calling clear. They're grabbing their rulers. They're putting them up on the screen.
You people are crazy.
All right, hold on. Let me grab my gas bill and put it on the side of the base. Oh, that's so close.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say it goes. I'm gonna say it goes.
Oh my goodness. No way.
It's safe. It's safe. By the way, this view brought to you by our patrons. Thank you to every single one of you out there who's a patron. Remember, the Alphabet Squadron set going out in July. And if you want this set, you need to become a patron before June 28th and be a patron up till at least July 15th to get your hands on some of that swiggity swag. All right, so let's go ahead and head back to the normal table camp. Nick Tobin in the chat says it always fits.
Ugh.
You know, in person,
man.
I'd say for sure I can make that fit all day.
Oh yeah, wiggle room. Wiggle room is a thing. Oh man, it's gonna be real.
You're
close.
really not convinced. You're nervous.
I don't know. I'm looking at it. I think it hits it. Big bases never fit.
Now, it does have other options. You could just turn and end up chasing Shakti if you don't want the 5K.
Oh, for sure, yeah. She has options. She's not a lot of good options. The non-believer. I just don't think it fits.
People ask, you know what? Let me not screw this up. There you go. I saved this game state. I saved it.
Oh my goodness.
I saved it. And we if there's no 5K, we'll get to check it ourselves.
Yeah.
Remind me to load it up, James, at the end.
We definitely will.
We'll do a little friendly wager with the fam out there.
Only about 13 minutes left.
The 8-bit deity asks, is this a hello there stream? Yes. Why are we saving game state? To check to see if the 5K fits for Asajj, if they don't actually do it. Here we go. Decisions are locked in. What do we got? Y-Wing moves forward. Clears the stress. Focus. Red Y-Wing turning. Anticipating the 5K. Does not roll a strain. Shakti 3-turn.
Oh no, Will.
Will, why are you here? Get out. You should be winning.
He lost his game.
No.
Sad.
And taking the barrel roll, like, he is selling hard for the 5K. And goes for the 2-turn. Juked. Not in the sense of the upgrade, of course.
Nope. Yeah, so Asajj is going to rotate her arc. Rotate to the rear.
Oh, rotating on a Shadowcaster always makes me nervous. I've made this mistake once before. I've made this
always the wrong decision. Still lines up the bullseye.
Mmm.
But bumps into Asajj there.
No, no gas cloud. We are going to end up getting a guaranteed damage on the Y-Wing, so at least that's good. Here we go. Tirani, bullseye shot, unobstructed.
Obstructed.
It is obstructed? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Red line. Here we go. 2.
No.
And it's going to end up taking a total of 3 damage. All 3 shields are down. 2 because of the attack,
actually,
and 1 because of the ability.
He can actually... Yeah. He'll just spin the focus.
Ah, yes. Yes, sorry. You do have that option. Spend the focus to avoid 1 damage. Takes 2 shields. I just always get so excited. It's like guaranteed damage, right? No, not that time. Asajj out the side. 1 hit looking at Shakti. Might spend the force for 2. Does. Not able to push through that extra damage.
Oof. That's really good for Shakti.
Mm-hmm.
I think red may go to Asajj here.
Yeah. I mean, you
Oh, they're obstructed to both.
Yep. I think you just go with range 1. I guess it's range 1 on both, huh?
Both range 1, yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier to hit Tirani, but also Asajj doesn't have any force right now.
And she's close to half.
Mm-hmm. More expensive ship. More points to gain when the half comes. And ends up switching targets. Going into Tirani range 1, 1 hit. Has a lock out there, I think? Or no? Nope, no target lock. Oh, it does?
Yeah, it does. It's sitting on the actual Shadow Squadron.
Ah, that is the reason why. We got 2 hits. Tirani gets a die. +1 for the obstruction and takes 1 damage. Next Y-Wing taking a shot. Dorsal turret also obstructed, or front arc obstructed. 2 dice either way.
All right, going into Tirani again.
We got 1.
Safe.
No problem. It is coming down. Here is the Zam trigger, but nothing coming of it. So far, we have 3 results in the books. Renato Flores taking out Julian Galdoic. Laki Mulchi beating Catherine Nixera 200 to 150. William Haywood falling to Jason Chong 51 to 200. Now with 5 minutes left, does Eric have enough time to catch up? How many points behind at this point? I think it's a 90, 23, 28?
He needs 28. Or he needs 29.
29 to win, 28 to tie.
So that's half on... 20. If he gets half on Tirani, that's going to be tied.
It's going to be... well, that's what you go for. You go for the tie then.
Yeah, but if he gets half on Asajj, that's a win.
I mean, that's true, but I don't know if XY is going to let you do that. Takeo 555 says, did Will Haywood lose to Jason Chong of XTC Team Malaysia? It sounds like it. Couple people calling for a 2 or a 3 hard on Asajj, slapping down some evades to hold on to that health. We might get 1 to 2 more turns left. Currently, Asajj's arc is to the right.
Here, another intuitive control. Barrel roll.
And turning here, getting those side arcs on for the red Y-Wing. Trying to track down Asajj. A 3 hard to the left from Asajj might put her out of range of red, but blue will continue to threaten. But a turn does end up assuring you're not taking an advanced proton torpedo. Shaak Ti headed towards the bottom of the board. Taking an evade, protecting. Right now, I kind of expected Shaak Ti to be a little bit more aggressive. And there is the 3 turn away. Likely getting Asajj out of the dorsal turret for red. Needs to hold on to 2 health here. And choosing to rotate for the action. Oh, Tirani busting the 4K. It seems like the strategy here is like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take half on this Y-Wing. And if we do, if you get half on Asajj, it doesn't matter. I still win. Here we go. Let's see what ends up happening. Range 2 unobstructed into the blue Y-Wing. 2 dice with the side arc. Got 2 hits. Guaranteed to get 1. Could spend the focus. I mean, there's... Yes, you spend the focus, right?
Yeah, it's the focus is going to save you damage.
Either way. Whether it's Tirani's ability or now.
Yeah.
We're holding here. Might want to keep it for a shot. And spends it for 1. 1 more damage for Tirani. Gonna come right here. Guarantees the half. Because of Tirani's ability. Might even get a little extra there. Looks like we're landing on 2 hits. And that's half. XY jumping up to 114 to 67. And this, at this point, it's a bit of a formality because XY has locked it up. Evades the damage there.
Oh, and he chose the wrong Zam card.
It was you should be better mean business.
Yes.
Well, with that, and what do they have left on the clock? They got 40 seconds, so technically they get to finish it out. Let's see. They still got 1 more turn, potentially.
Yeah, they still got 6 spins on the global.
This just in, Virgil Hayward over Sebastian Demers in a close one, 129 to 124. Another result in Nicholas God with the Nantex losing to Tom Traz.
Wow.
The Empire did overcome the bugs. That's big. That is big. Still waiting on results from Tom Lawton versus Luke Wilkie and Octacon versus Rogelio Hernandez. And, of course, we are watching the very end of this game to see if Eric can try to pull off something and get enough points to gain the lead. Lambolo, yes, correct. The Nantex did lose in the top 16 match.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And what was Tom playing? He was playing Empire. We know that.
Yeah, he has the 5 striker and a Baron tie advanced.
Oh, there you go. That's the kind of list that needs to take it out. It's like swarm on swarm.
Yeah. 5 tie strikers and a Baron with all disciplined.
Lou and the H&Ps are currently undecided. We're still waiting for a result on that table.
So, Nicholas only had one other loss in Swiss, and it was to Lackey Mulcahy, flying Shock T and 3 Jedi Knight 7Bs.
There you go. Well, Locky is in the top 8. Did end up making it past. And shout out Kellyanna dropping some subs there. Thank you so much. Getting us to 206. We got 3 more rounds of Premier level X-Wing coming your way. Here we go. Y-Wings reaching for a chance.
You know, not a single use of battle meditation.
I think if we go back in this tape, and this is to Eric, you played a super patient game, and I loved what you did, my friend. But I really think the lack of use of battle meditation and the Shock T, not using, like, I feel like Shock T didn't do anything this game. It's really a problem. Like, she didn't shoot. Or not doing any actual damage. And then she wasn't really a support piece either, which is really her main function. So I think if Shock T ends up setting up some more double modified shots, trying to be a little creative with maybe some barrel rolls, with the battle meditation, I really think that Eric could have won this game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Range 3 shot. 2-on-3. Asajj took a focus. That's going to be time in the round as well.
Ooh, 2 hits.
Spend the force for 2 evades. There is the You Better Mean Business card setting up a bonus attack for Asajj. You do have to fire at the attacker.
One more.
What am I? And that is going to be just 1 hit.
Ooh, gotta spend a force. Yeah, still going to go into Shock T again from Asajj. Needs natties here.
Hit crit.
got him.
Got him. Got him.
All right, and that preserves half points. Yeah.
All right, well, that's the game. So we have 6 out of our 8 games decided right there. We'll go ahead and
Well, I think we still have the Y-Wings to shoot.
Oh,
right?
I'm so sorry. Yes, we do.
I think if he gets half points... Oh, it won't matter. Okay, you're right.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Oh, nothing there. Got the roll.
Yeah.
That's just not enough points out there to grab without some like crazy crits. And nope, not gonna get it there.
Yeah, that's it.
That is the ball game. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.